Wild 94.1, wild941.com. Joey Franchise here with a rising wrestling star in the making.
Hello.
Climbing up the ranks right now. We got Zilla Fatu in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up with him? I appreciate you, bro, for having me. I'm blessed right now. Grateful for this opportunity.
But yo, so tell me a little bit about your story, man. I know you come from a very giant family tree of great wrestlers, your father included, man. Right. So tell me a little bit about coming up and how wrestling. I mean, obviously it's like kind of family tradition at this point, but tell me how you came up.
So I'm gonna break it down. Like those for you don't know me, I'm the youngest of the 4 kids that Umaga has, and if you don't know who Umaga is, I don't know. You must be living on a rock.
On the rock, man, for sure.
So, but yeah, I'm the youngest, and growing up, it was just a lifestyle. You feel me? I didn't really have it in my mind that I was gonna do it like when I'm grown. Until obviously I hit rock bottom. I just did 6 years in the pen, so I came home and I just want to give it a shot. And ever since then, it's been gravy. But we still in the lab, we still working. So I'm just excited. I'm happy too that I'm able to do this because it brought me closer to who my pops was. So.
That's awesome, man, and that's got to be a great feeling too to kind of keep that legacy going. Yeah,
and
for
emotional
sure.
At the same time, you feel me? So, and then not only that, my mom's this my mom her second round. You know what I'm saying? Because she already did it with my dad, so now it's different because she's with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
She my coach because she been through it already.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, that's got to become too, got to be dope too. Like, obviously, I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of old matches with your pops.
Oh yeah.
And your mom's probably shared a lot of the, what was going on and what to expect in the sense of getting to that level. What are some things that outside of family that motivate you to keep going? I mean, you've came up. There's been a lot of adversity that you had to overcome.
Right. Really, it's just to be honest, it was just one of the options for me coming home, and I didn't know that I was gonna really enjoy it. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be easy too. But when I first tried it out, I was like, man, first week of training, my body sore. I got bruises on my back. So I was like, man, hold up, is this what I really want to do? But I'm like I said, I'm happy that I did it. Just ready. I'm hungry. You feel me?
Nah, I gotta respect it. Tell me a little bit about the wrestling come up because people just see the big names. They see the AEWs, they see the WWEs, and I guess they saw you at AEW backstage. So they got a lot of people.
You tapped
there's
in.
A lot of people, there's a lot of rumors and speculations running around. But you see the big names, but then there's a whole level to it with the underground, and it's just as popping. So tell me a little bit about how that circuit works. And I know people have to travel out the country sometimes to do matches and things like that. So tell me a little bit about for somebody that's novice and new to the wrestling world and they just only see the big names, how the underground circuit works.
So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna break that down too. So household names. Obviously, you got WWE, AEW, MLW, and you have those are major platforms. You know what I mean? With machine behind them. Now that versus indies, we call it indies. When it comes to wrestling, we got a lingo called indies, which stands for independent wrestling. That's where you not signed to nobody, but you're still able to work with whoever promotion that wants to, book you. Right. That's what I am. I'm an indie. But at the same time, I'm really not indie because I'm at Booker T school. Shout out to Reality Wrestling in Houston. And that's who I work with, right now to get to the next level with Booker T. So the difference between what I'm doing, I'm just not signed. So I got more leverage over my career. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Okay.
So,
that's cool. And do you handle your own merch and things like that too?
For sure. I got a team, man.
Oh, dope.
I got a team,
okay.
man. Shout out to Mama, man. Mama watching this. She's listening right now. So shout out to Mama. Shout out to my whole team in Houston. So.
I mean, being, part of the family that you have, your dad, who he was, some of these legends that, either have gone up against your pops, back in the day, have any of those guys sat with you, gave you these gems, and what's probably the most motivational thing one of these guys have said to you, and who was it?
I want to say Shelton, man, Shelton Benjamin. You know who that is? Yeah, shout out to Shelton. We call him Black Ooze in our family. That's the Black Ooze. So but Shelton, he's been giving me a lot of game. You feel me? As far as the psychology part of wrestling, because you can just go out there. You can go out there. Anybody can do a rock bottom on somebody, but it's about how you get into it. How you tell that story. So with Sheldon, he's more everything has to make sense. Every movement has to count. So I'm just thankful for him. Carlito is one of the main mentors that I tap in with every day. Dom, you feel me? That's even though that's my brother, he's really a mentor too. You know, that's Rey Mysterio's son.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who else? Charlie Haas. Remember him?
Yeah, Charlie Haas. Yeah,
So,
that's a minute. Yeah.
Those are like the main guys that's been tapping in. And obviously, man, you know, the bloodline, you feel me? Obviously, my cousins, you know, that's overstood. Like, they always gonna tap in. So,
bro, that bloodline is serious, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like how I feel like y'all are just made to just wrestle. Like, y'all are just the foundation for a lot of stuff within the sport.
Right.
How does that feel? Kind of, you know, with guys. I mean, all your cousins are, you know, all over, and the bloodline is what it is. How does it feel like just kind of being a part of that in general and having that name, you know?
It feels good. It feels good, and I'm happy, you know? And I feel like we all deserve it because, you know, I got people that came before us. You know, you got to give people that came before me, you got to give them they flowers, you know, like Alpha and Sika, like Snooker and The Rock and Peter Maivia. Like, those guys were really started this foundation for our family. You feel me? And then obviously The Rock, Rikishi, my uncle, Yoko, they all took it to a whole nother level. And then you got Roman, the Usos, the Bloodline, stuff that's going on. They taking it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So it's really a family business, like, for real. And I'm just so happy and blessed, you know, to be a part of this, you know. And I'm coming up too. Like I say, I'm indies. But I'm not in no rush, you know, in no rush.
Now, is there? I mean, I know people have seen you backstage at, you know, set events. Is there a preference at all, like, that you can speak on that you would rather be in? Is there a situation that you would like to be in as far as, you know, when you work your way up and make it to that, you know, to the big names? Is there a specific kind of like in a sports team when you get drafted? Is there a place? There's a specific place where you would want to get drafted to?
The WWE, you know, that's the main one, you know, because like I said, back to what I was saying with my family. My family got a long history with WWE. So, you know, at the same time, I don't want to be that, you know, the first Fatu or on the Hawaii to go to AEW. I don't want to break that cycle, you feel me? But like I say, it just got to make sense, you know, because everybody journey different. My journey different, you feel me? My story way different from Solos, from the Usos, for Roman, from Jacob. You know, so my story just, I got a whole nother, you feel me, chapter.
Yeah,
and
you're
I'm
creating
on
a
this
whole
side
nother
of the
legacy.
table,
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, you're creating a whole nother
tables,
legacy.
you know, so.
Nah,
side,
I dig that, man. So what's like the go-to move, man? What's like you have your signature move at all? Like, what's your
So my finisher, like, obviously it's pay homage to my pops. I do the spike, but like there's a way that I do it. You feel me? Back to what I was saying about doing like big moves. It's a way how to get into it. So I try to switch it up and put my own little flavor on it, but at the same time, like, pay homage to my pops, because the pops, you know, my pops is the spike, right? But I like I say, it's different with every wrestler. Like tonight with John Wayne Murdoch, you feel me? He's an OG in the game. He does a lot of death matches and he wrestles. He know what he doing, but he ain't never, you know, dealt with the main one. Yeah, you know what I mean? So we're going to go out there tonight and handle business.
Handle business, man. So, working it, man. Shout out to my guy right here, man, Zilla.
Hello.
Hey, I heard you also, you do music. You've done music too?
Yeah, nah, for sure. So when I first came home, that's what I wanted to do. It was, like, I wanted to do music, but the wrestling, it just, the opportunities and the windows kept opening up for me. So I was like, man, let me just put the music to the side and just do the wrestling. But y'all stay tuned, because, man, me and R2, you know, me and R2 got some lined
nice.
up.
Really?
Yeah. We got
damn.
Yeah. And some other wrestlers, too. But, you know, some of them nervous. Some of them be, you know, but it's okay, you know. So I'm going to make them feel comfortable. We're gonna get litty.
So what goes into now since you do music?
Yeah.
Is it unorthodox for you to have your own? Because I mean, Cena comes out to his song.
Right.
Are you like in that kind of same realm as far as choosing your music, or is there a specific way do you do it? Do you not want to have your own music as your intro music, or what?
I mean, like, bro, like I just met bro from South Carolina. He does music. I like people who really enjoy. Like, I enjoy music, but like, if I find somebody that really in love this shit and that's better than me, why not, like, have bro do it and I can just come on the ad lib and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now, like, obviously, hell yeah, I want my own theme song. You know, because we don't need no copyright. You feel me? We need every dollar. You feel me?
Every dollar, man. Run it up, man. Run the checks up. Zilla, appreciate you taking the time, man. I wish you the best of luck tonight and going forward in your career, man. You know, like I said, the legacy is building and the bloodline is strong. So salute to you, brother. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you, bro.
It's Wild 94.1.